You cannot pour from an empty body. You cannot pour from an empty sacral space. So there's a kind of selfishness that keeps you alive, and I choose that, and I hope you guys choose that too for yourself. Hi Sumi Tsunami, welcome back to my channel. It's Sumi here if you're new. Today we are going to be doing a high vibe divine feminine nighttime routine. I actually recorded this literally yesterday. I did a morning routine, smoke with me, but it did not save the audio, so here we are redoing it, but nighttime routine edition. We're going to be doing my skincare routine. I just got off of work. I of course had to get some snacks for this session, guys. This is the Mighty Kind cannabis drink and the flavor root beer. This is about 10 THC milligrams. Really excited. This is not my first time trying the soda. It's actually my second time. I don't think I've ever done the 10 milligrams, but this with a little Garden Fairy J, have you night out, have you sleep. Okay, so I'm really excited because I had a really long day at work. So that is what we are going to be doing tonight. By popular demand, this video has been the most highly requested from you guys. Every time I ask you guys in the live or in the chats, what kind of content you want to see, what kind of videos you want to see, you guys always throw in my routines, my maintenance routine videos, skincare, all that stuff. But you always want to throw in garden. I don't know if I'm going to be doing this all the time, but I haven't quit the habit yet. So there's nothing wrong with me doing a little for you guys. So here we are. Go ahead and roll up and get situated. So make sure you guys do the same. Grab your skincare stuff, grab your tea, your popcorn or snacks, whatever the case may be, and let's get into the session. Okay guys, so we switched up the camera quality. I'm going to be filming on my MacBook photo booth instead because I wanted to give like a more personal FaceTime vibe with you guys. So we're going to go ahead and take the first sip of the Mighty Kind cannabis soda. Again, this is the root beer flavor, and they didn't give me a straw, so we're gonna just go ahead and take our first sip for the night. Cheers to the girls. I'm acting like it has like a very potent taste. It doesn't. It literally tastes like root beer. And that's the dangerous part. I already washed my face to get all the nasty New York City gunk and smoke and oil and pollution off my face, so it's pretty barely fresh. Use the Laneige water bank. This is one of my favorite. Honestly, Laneige in general is one of my favorite brands, and I'm not really a big trendsetter bandwagon hopper, but Laneige is like one of those bandwagons like you want to be on. You really want to be on. Like, it's really worth the hype. I love them. I never go without the minis. This is my third refill of the minis. I really love the lip balm. I do like the Summer Fridays lip balm a little bit better, but right now I have the, I think it's the brown sugar. Really like it. The consistency and everything is perfect. It is just a little bit too chocolatey for me. I have kind of fallen into the like brown lip liner and baby pink combo so bad, so I just wish I would have got a different color, but it still eats. I'm kind of rambling at this point. Let me go ahead, roll up this J because we haven't even started the garden session. And let's jump into it. Y'all know we are still going on with my series, Self-Centered. It is becoming a whole movement, guys. If you're not a part of this movement, you're going to want to be a part of this movement because I can see this being a really big movement in 2026 and the years to come. Like, I'm just that confident in myself because honestly, the whole point of this series, Self-Centered, is becoming centered within your world, becoming self and sacred to self. Society has kind of like put this negativity connotation around self-focus, self-fixation, self-obsession. Like, you should be obsessed with yourself. Why are we feeding into obsession on these celebrities, these artists, these athletes? And then when you obsess over yourself, it's an issue. It's an issue when you're obsessed with yourself. But I really mean being centered in yourself. Your center equals your body, your intuition, your energy values. And when you're not centered, you're reactive, you're depleted, you're overgiving, you're insecure, you're unhappy, you know? So self-centered is about orientation. It's not the ego. When you aren't self-centered, your body starts to say yes to things that it wants to say no to. You create from pressure instead of authenticity or your truth. You lose your voice trying to be palatable. For me personally, every time I've burnt out, it's because I stopped centering myself, which is the whole point of this series and the branding and the meaning behind it, okay? Like, ego-centered means you need constant validation, you're very performative, you're competitive. But to be self-centered, you're able to listen, you're able to receive, you're able to move intuitively and intentionally. And you don't over-explain yourself when you're self-centered, because you know what needs to be done, and you know what you're feeling, and you're in tune with yourself to speak up. And that's something that I've lacked in the last year. Actually, I had my performance review a couple days ago. Of course it went amazing. I got 10 out of 10. But one of the biggest feedback I got was being confident in my authority figure and my decisions. Because I will admit that I tend to be very, I don't know, like, I do tend to be a little on the fence with my ideas, with my decisions, and when I speak up with my authority presence, I do feel like I lack a little bit, and I can be a pushover. Not believing in myself the way that the community that I've built over the last few years have believed in me. And that's very encouraging. It's very inspiring to remember that I created this community. I've been sharing my truth, my journey with you guys for years, and it may not be the number of followers that I want to be at, but it's a start, and I'm very, very grateful for the people that have been a part of this journey, who have been with me from the start. If you don't and you want to, make sure to follow all of my socials down below, and subscribe, because we will be doing stuff weekly. Ego is loud, the self is quiet, and that is something that I tend to still battle with, but I'm learning. You cannot pour from an empty body. You cannot pour from an empty sacral space. So there's a kind of selfishness that keeps you alive, and I choose that, and I hope you guys choose that too for yourself. It is definitely a practice, not an identity, which I feel like everything nowadays on social media is like, oh, I want to be the next it girl, I want to be this. No. When you become self-centered, centered within, you find that version of an it girl for you. And everyone's version of an it girl looks very different. Woo, guys, it is getting pretty hot in here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little faded, but we still have to do my skincare routine. I've just been rambling. I don't even know what I want to use. I always switch up my face products depending on what my face wants. Now we're gonna go in with the Skin Barrier Moisturizer Mask while I give you guys some updates. And yes, I did wash my hands before anybody comes for me. Oh my gosh. This probably was not the best nighttime routine video ever. I'm sorry, guys. Like, we were expecting something aesthetically pleasing, but look, when you're gardening, the vibes is through the session, okay? Let's just take a moment of silence, guys. Moment of silence. This was a lot to process. I mentioned in my last video, I was going to show you guys every time I got a PR package or a brand package. These are not PR packages. There's a difference between a PR package and a gifted package. Let's just start there. But we gonna use that big word because that's what everybody's using. But this is the brand Nursery, I think. Funny thing is, a lot of people were saying they were a scam, but I got like $400 worth of stuff for 30 bucks. So is it supposed to be priced at $400? I don't know, but I like it. It's cute. It's not any different from buying from Rainbows and Forever 21. Like, there were so many people complaining like, oh, they're a scam, but I think the packaging itself was so done nicely, and it comes in like all of these little things. Again, I don't know if they're a scam, guys, but I'm just showing y'all. This is what they sent me. It looks pretty legit to me. I got 2 bracelets, so this is one of them. Very cute. Very cute. I really like this. Like, it looks so nice. I don't care what anybody says. It looks cute as fuck. And then my boyfriend really wanted me to get this because I always have my hair up, like in a messy bun or something. And I thought it was, you know, it's very unique. But it's a hairpin. It's a gold one. Okay, and then the last thing I got, which I really like, really, this is like my favorite thing ever. One of my favorite ways to heal and nurture and strengthen my divine feminine energy is through jewelry and scents and skincare, obviously, as you can see. But I have been dabbling with more jewelry. Like, as you guys know, I got this Pandora ring. They sent me. This is so stinking cute. I love the design of this. Like, it's literally like so freaking unique. I've been mixing around with gold and silver. I really like the feel it gives. It's like a balance for me. So the fact that this ring is like silver and gold, I'm obsessed with it. We are back and fresh out the shower. I feel so much better. So we're gonna finish up and wrap up this session and do the rest of my night routine. Show you guys what I basically use to get ready for bed, because I believe in a good nightly beauty routine. Like, that's how you wake up refreshed. That's how you recharge your energy. That's how you tap into your dreams. And who doesn't want to smell good? Like, it's just literally using the Victoria's Secret's Vanilla Orchid Sandalwood spray. I got this for Christmas. Also spraying on the Sol de Janeiro 62. This combo just, oh my gosh, like, it lingers. It literally lingers. Like, I'm very big on scents. I'm a Taurus, so like smells, I don't play about smells. If I walk past someone that smells funky, or I think you smell funky, I'm holding my breath. And I'm gonna hold it for another 10 seconds. This is the number 9 line from Nebusen that I was telling you guys about earlier. This is their NAD plus PDRN plus 50 peptides. I love this. I've talked about this on my TikTok live and a little bit about all my TikTok. Like, if I can promote anything, it's probably this. I really like how it makes my face feel. It has a really nice lingering smell too. Like, if you don't like oatmeal, maybe you won't like the smell of it, but I like oatmeal, so it kind of smells like oatmeal. And it just like soaks into my skin and it makes it very plumpy and juicy. Like, I don't know what's in this stuff, but I would recommend this. I like to switch up my products in my routine from time to time, depending on what I feel like my skin needs. And this is very much a deep facial routine day. As you guys can see, I'm breaking out a little bit, but I think it's because I'm about to start my period, so it's fine. As I get older, I also realized that your diet plays a huge factor into your skin. So I've been trying to also eat better, but like, I am just a girl. I love my snacks, so bear with me. That's why I'm trying to cut back on gardening, because the munchies be munching. So I try to get fruit as snacks, because otherwise I'm like, oh my god, candy, chips, chocolate. But yeah, we're gonna use this is the Sior brand, and this is their Deep Glow Rich Cream. This is kind of heavy for me personally, so I only use this just every now and then, and I think it plays better as a face, like a nice deep night mask. I feel like my face is a little dry. Okay, so I really wanted to use, this is the 2 times plumping serum from the Nebusen line. This is also a really good one. But I lost the spoolie. I dropped it earlier, so I'm gonna use my hands. Sorry. It smells really good. It's like, it doesn't have a really strong fragrance, and it's really thick. Very thick. And then I'm gonna end my nighttime routine with the Ordinary eyelash serum. Like, guys, look how long my eyelashes are. Do you see that? Like, I don't know if you can see it well, but I've only been using this for I think 2 weeks now, or 1 week, but I do it in the morning and at night. Alright guys, that is basically the end of this high vibe divine feminine nighttime routine. Thank you for vibing with me and sessioning. If you didn't garden, that's okay. Like, whatever works for you. If you had tea, let me know what kind of tea you had. Also, let me know if you want to see more of these videos. I'm going to be doing more maintenance videos very, very soon. I've really been into taking care of myself, going shopping, really diving into my beauty and skincare routines. So if you want to see more content like that, let me know, because I really, really do this on a regular. Like, I just like sitting here vibing this to my frequencies, doing my little nighttime routine, scrolling on Pinterest. I'm about to deep clean my room for a second, eat some dinner, and put on a good show and relax, because I deserve it. And I hope you do something that makes you feel centered this evening. As always, make sure you follow and subscribe to all of my social media. They're right on the screen. They're literally right on the screen. Like, there's no excuse. So make sure to follow, subscribe. If you want to watch my old Smoke With Me videos, my old YouTube is in my bio on my YouTube channel, so you could look it up. I don't have access to that channel anymore, so unfortunately I won't be posting anything on there. But it is very bittersweet. The videos are still up for everybody to watch if they are interested. But we are starting this new journey on this channel, and I'm very much looking forward to producing more content for you guys. I'm going to take one more hit with you guys to end this vlog. If you want to stay in the know and you're in your own self-centered era as well, and you want to continue your growth, your healing, the collective, make sure you subscribe and follow. That's the only way. That is literally the only way. The giveaway is still going on. It will be going on until Valentine's Day. I'm going to push it back up just a little bit. It's still going to be 2 people, so make sure you're commenting, make sure you're liking and sharing and following. I do want to make a video of me like decorating the first giveaway package, so stay tuned for that. I also want to end this video on a small little positive note and share a win that I'm working on right now with you guys to stay more in tune with the community and share a little bit of what I'm doing and what's working for me, in the hopes that it might help somebody else. With this self-centered era, I kind of want to make it a whole thing. Like, we are expanding, we are thinking big. So I'm creating a virtual based guide and something to wear during these little moments. It's literally still a work in progress, and I will talk more about it as we get further into this series, as we get further into this era. So I hope you guys stick around. I'm really, really excited to share more about my brands, my businesses. Some of them I won't be sharing, some of them I will be sharing. I did do a little teaser of one of them a couple months ago, and that's still under works, Belle Delise. It's meant to be bigger than what I think it's supposed to be, so it takes time. It's a process. It's part of the journey. I will share more in detail as we progress. And also let me know what kind of other videos you guys want to see. Like I said, I don't really always want to do Smoke With Me videos, but this was very, very fun. So I probably will try to do it often, but not too much, okay? Because we are growing. I talked about this on my live. I am trying to go live more often throughout the weekdays, so stay tuned for that on TikTok. I do want to get back on stream, so I might try to stream and play like Dress to Impress. I don't know, like whatever the vibes are. But let me know what you guys think. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.